Hey guys, Yoshidoll here, and today we're doing something pretty fun that was thought of last minute. So the other day I was watching one of my old videos. It's called Ask Yoshi, Random Life Questions. So I was thinking that we recreate it now that I'm older and wiser. I was 6 when we made the original video if you haven't seen it. Here's a short little clip.
Hi everybody, my name is Yoshidoll, and I'm going to be answering a few questions today. I love questions, so I'm happy we're doing this. Are you guys ready? Here we go!
Oh my gosh, I was so small and gorgeous, if I do say so myself, and I do. But that was then, and this is now. 4 years later, I'm back to answer those questions again, and I'm gonna react to my old video. This should be cute and fun. But before we get to the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and shop my merch at shopstilo.com. Alright, so who's ready for some adorableness? Let's do this. So my first question was, where do babies come from? Let's see how I answered that when I was 6.
Where do babies come from?
Babies come from their mommy's tummy. When your tummy gets bigger, that doesn't mean you're hungry. It means you have to go to the hospital and get your baby checked. You don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Before you only know if it's a boy or a girl when you get to the doctor's hospital. And it might be a boy or it might be a girl. And you have to name it.
How do you get the baby out?
Well, I think you have to cut up the stomach and pull the baby out.
Do you think it hurts?
Yeah, I think it hurts a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay, a lot!
Can we talk about how cute I am? Then and now. But first off, my voice in that video, as soon as I hear that voice, I'm gonna like and subscribe and just keep on watching. Okay, let's get back to the question. Where do babies come from? Well, my answer now is babies come from when a man and a woman meet, and then they just have a baby. To be honest, that's pretty much all I know. So me and my 6-year-old self still got some questions and need some answers.
What do you think hurts worse, having a baby or getting a shot?
Shots! I don't like shots!
Let's think about this for a second, guys. You have a whole person in your body. I think that's gonna hurt a lot more getting it taken out than just getting a needle in you for a few seconds. So my answer to that has definitely changed. I have no experience, but I'm pretty sure it hurts more than a shot.
What is the most important thing a wife should do for her husband?
I think the wife should kiss him.
That's the most important thing?
Well, that's nice.
So the next question is, what is the most important thing a wife should do for their husband? Well, my answer to that is, be kind and cook, get a job, love. Yeah, love.
What do you think heaven is like?
Heaven is like you die and you're still awake, but people can see you're like a ghost.
What do you think they're doing in heaven?
Try to get people to attention, but they still can't hear you because you're a ghost and you're blue.
The answer that I gave when I was 6, I don't think that was pretty accurate. Sorry, me. But my answer for today on what is heaven like, I'm thinking you pass away and then you either go to heaven or down. And if you go to heaven, it's like pretty much heaven, you know the word definition. Since you have been good your whole life, God rewards you by when you pass away, you go to somewhere with a lot of fun stuff, a lot of things to do. It's like really interactive.
What do you think they're doing in heaven?
Partying.
What is your idea of the perfect husband?
Well, you better make sure that so you have a good husband. and you don't have a bad husband. So the way you should make sure your husband is good and not bad, you should test him on a test to see if he's good or not.
So how do you know if he's bad?
Well, how you know if your husband is bad is he likes push you over, like says bad things to you.
And how do you know if your husband is good?
Is he like, say, do you want to go on a date and do you want to get married and do you want to get kids?
Well, I kind of agree with some of the stuff I said when I was 6. But my answer now on what is the idea of a perfect husband is a perfect husband needs to be someone who respects their woman. They don't need to argue. Sometimes in couples and stuff like that, they'll have little bumps in the road. But the important thing is that they put it together, solve their differences, and figure it out, because what couples need to do. But I think a man needs to respect their woman and not take them for granted.
Preach! How do you know if the husband is bad?
Well, a bad husband will be one that doesn't really care about you. It would just like not care, not do anything, not tell you goodbye. It would just like not care.
Why are people different colors?
You know how we're both proud?
Mm-hmm.
Dad is proud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her sisters are proud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the family we live in. So, one family, if the mom is white or if the mom is brown, that means all the rest of her family is brown. If I'm white and you're white, that means all the rest of our family is white.
So it just depends on the family?
Yes.
Younger me, what you said was kind of accurate, pretty much. But the only thing I have on that is that that's not necessarily all that it means. Because, for example, if you were black and you adopted a white child, well, they're kind of part of your family now, but they aren't the same color as you. So there's like different colors. You can be mixed, you can be Mexican, you can be black, you can be white. That's all I know.
That's all you know?
Yes.
Black, white, and Mexican?
I also said mixed. What?
There's way more cultures than that in the world, child.
Oh, American Indian.
Lord. What do couples do on a date?
Couples? What's couples?
Like boyfriends and girlfriends.
Well, girlfriends and boyfriends talk about what you want to do, and they talk about, do you want to get married? Do you have kids? And do you like be the best husband and girlfriend forever and ever, live your life together forever and ever?
So what do you think a fun date would be?
Examples of a fun date? Okay. A fun date is when you go out to eat and you eat food with your wife and your husband.
So my idea of a perfect date is basically the girl shows up looking all fancy, you know. They walk into this like 5-star restaurant, and then the man is greeting her with flowers. They're in a seat together, playing some romantic music or whatever. And they order this amazing food platter, and they just chit-chat on what they're into, what they're planning on doing in the next 5 years. Stuff like that. The answer to what do couples do on a date is they probably, isn't it just everything I just said? Rewind a little bit, press play, and that's what couples do on a date.
Is it better to be single or married?
What's single mean?
Single means by yourself. So is it better to be by yourself or is it better to be married?
Married.
Why?
Because by yourself is boring. It's like the movie Trolls and Branches all by itself. It's survival bunker.
But you can have fun by yourself.
I feel like it's both.
Why?
Because it's fun to be by yourself. You can play by yourself, and it's also good to be married.
So, my answer to that question is all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies, yeah, put your hands up. So I think it's better to be single because, no offense to all you men out there, but who needs a man? Women are strong, independent. We have a whole holiday that's named Women's Month. We have a whole month honoring women because you know why? When I was still going to school, every cook was a woman. And also, all of them probably had to go home and cook again. Women have to clean the house. They have to cook in the house. What do men do? Go to work, come home. Period.
Lord. So you don't want to get married?
Not anytime soon.
Well, duh. In the future.
I'm only getting married if the man has a retirement plan and he's worth it.
Who is the boss in your house and why?
She's right there.
Why am I the boss?
Because you're bigger than me, and you're my mom.
So what if I wasn't bigger than you?
If you were bigger than me and I was bigger than you, then I'm the boss. Thank you very much.
Then I'm the boss. My answer to that question hasn't changed much. My mom's still single, so...
Hey, that doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Yes, it does! My mom's still single, so I don't have a stepdad or anything like that. So, therefore, she's still the boss of the house.
So if I was married, the stepdad would be the boss?
No, I'm just saying you would both be the boss, but it's still on you.
Interesting. Why am I the boss?
You are the boss because you're older than me. I can go up to 100 on these reasons. Because you're older than me. Because you would spank me if I talk back or something.
Never mind. Fill in the blank. It's daddy's job to keep his daughter off the what?
Off the street.
That's a good answer.
It's daddy's job to keep his kid off the... My answer to that question, I'm going to fill in the space with... She was a pretty good answer. It's pretty catchy. But I'm definitely going to keep his child off the line of marriage.
Wait, no. They're going to think I don't want you to like men.
I'm talking about daddy. He always says that before I get a boyfriend or something, he's gonna have to meet him. He's gonna have to like...
Oh, okay. It's daddy's job to keep his daughter off the course of men because your dad is gonna get mad?
I don't know.
Is that what you mean?
Sorta, yeah.
Okay. How was the world made?
Well, the earth is made of gravity.
Who created the world?
George Washington.
So George Washington made the earth?
Yes. He found some cheese and gravity, so
He found some what?
cheese and gravity.
He found some cheese and gravity?
Yes.
Okay.
So he put the cheese, and then he grabbed a paintbrush, and then he painted green and blue to make the water and the grass. And then he used gravity to make everything go up and everything go down. Gravity is when one thing is down, the other thing is up. It's like floating on the moon.
My answer to the first question, what is the earth made of? Well, the earth is pretty much made of grass, water. That's what the earth is pretty much made of. Well, there's also ground, air. The earth is pretty much ground. And as far as who created the world, it definitely wasn't George Washington. I don't know why I said that. George Washington was the president, not the person who created the world. He created the White House, not the world.
No, he didn't, but...
But he didn't? This question is obvious. Obviously, it was God.
Who made the moon?
Wait, what's it? Oh, what?
President Obama.
Okay. 6-year-old me, I said Barack Obama created the moon. Barack Obama is amazing. He's a treasure. The first and only black president. But he didn't create the moon. And to be honest, I kind of still don't know that. Isn't it just God?
What's your favorite holiday?
Okay, I like Valentine's Day, Christmas, and Halloween.
Why?
I like Halloween because you get candy, you get to decorate your house. And it's spooky. I like Christmas because that's when you celebrate God's birthday and you get to get presents. I like Valentine's Day because you get to give people loving stuff.
So what do you give somebody that you love?
Well, examples on you. I would give you a picture, all my love, or I would just give you a hug, or I would just give you all the good stuff.
My favorite holiday, it's changed. I still love all of those holidays. But my number one holiday is my birthday.
Your birthday's a holiday?
It's my special holiday.
Why is your birthday your favorite holiday?
Because I like Christmas too. Christmas is probably my second favorite. But my birthday is the top because Christmas is about every single person. My birthday, on the other hand, it's all about me.
Interesting. How do you know when you love somebody?
How do you know she loves you? A true love's kiss never lies.
By the way, just so everyone's clear, I think the question I answered when I was 6 was answered perfectly. But I think you know when you love somebody when you guys have a special bond, a special relationship that never breaks in tough times. You'll always be there for each other. Never ever leave your soulmate. Don't cheat on them. Don't do anything that you think they wouldn't like. Make sure you perfect your relationship. You'll only not realize that when it's too late.
Okay, Ayanla.
Well guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. But until then, how do I know he loves me? How do I know it's true?
That is not the word.
Okay, let me stick to a song I do know. So you know what I'm about to say. Yoshidoll, Yoshidoll, Yoshidoll God. Yoshidoll, Yoshidoll, Yoshidoll God. I love ya.
Bye everybody. See you in my next video.